Just waiting to see if we're live. Are we live? We're live. Wow. Okay. I'm looking at my YouTube camera. Yeah, I forget. I'm using the web camera now. Hi. I'm trying something new out here. I'm really nervous right now, even though I know probably no one is gonna watch this. Let me just see. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure the background music was going. So, this is my first time live streaming pretty much ever. I did a little live stream on Twitch like last year when I was making Wheelie. Like I just live streamed myself making the demo, just, you know, because I could. And that's like the only live stream I ever did. It was like on my phone and everything. It was like super janky, but I've been wanting to live stream for a really long time. The whole idea of live streaming and doing this has been really appealing to me, especially, you know, with Kenny Beats doing it, and like I've seen some Ramzoid live streams I've really enjoyed, and Ilangelo, I think is how you say his name, the guy who's produced The Weeknd and some others. You know, I like live streaming. I think it's fun. Mike Shinoda too, he's another one that I watch a lot. But yeah, oh, so we got a chat here. So Gru says, hey, hello. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got a viewer here. The pressure's really on now. Yeah, I don't know. I think the main reason that I wanted to do live streaming, or that I want to try it now, is because the main videos that I do, like the song breakdowns, the beat making videos, all that kind of stuff, I love making those videos. They're a lot of fun. I gotta take these headphones off because it's kind of disorienting. But they take forever to edit, because I edit and record all my videos and do everything, and it's really time consuming, especially when, you know, I'm going to school right now. I have a girlfriend, you know, music, just I want to keep mastering my craft with music, and that takes a lot of time. And, you know, just recently I just haven't had a whole lot of time to do, you know, like the videos that require like editing and stuff. So I thought this would be a great opportunity for me to try out some live streaming. I know live streaming is really long. It's not the same as like a little, you know, 5-minute beat making video. Like this is like probably going to be an hour or 2 hour long, maybe 3 hour long live stream. I know a lot of people aren't willing to sit through that, but this is just a way for me to just continue to keep getting content out while taking less time out of my schedule. Because I don't have to edit the video. I just record it live and I'm done. Like, it archives on the channel and it's over, you know? And I think that's really, really kind of like the main appeal for live streaming right now, for me personally. So I thought I'd just hop on here and make a little beat just to kind of dip my toe in the water a little bit, kind of get started here. Oh, we got another WA7D. I'm sorry. Kuna? Oh god, I'm so sorry. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Let's go. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Don't feel pressured to stick around. This is probably going to be a really long live stream. This is definitely a test stream for sure. I'm not you know, I'm going to keep trying to level up my live streaming skills from here on, get more gear. I wanted to use my camera that I've been using for my YouTube videos, but I don't have the right equipment to hook the camera up to my computer, so I'm using my dad's Logitech webcam right now. Hopefully I'll upgrade the camera situation here pretty soon, but you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see how this live streaming thing goes. I mean, I'm really nervous right now. This is really scary. The whole idea of doing stuff live and not being able to like edit things out or whatever. I mean, I'm like, my heart's going a little bit right now. I'm kind of nervous. So this is really interesting. We'll see if I enjoy this enough to do it again. But I don't know. Is there anything else that I want to mention before we get started here? I mean, I think I've pretty much covered a lot of what I want to cover. I think I'm gonna keep doing these live streams, for sure, because I do think, again, this would be a good way for me to continue to get content out there for you guys, and without having to spend days, editing a video. My videos usually take, they take a couple hours to film, but the editing literally takes like 2-3 days, especially for the breakdown videos. Holy crap, those take forever. But anyway, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm gonna try and keep, let me see here if I can move the chat out of this, if I can do it like a pop-out chat. Is that what this is? And then I could move this to, oh my god, what's happening? What is this? I'll just leave the chat right there. Oh jeez, just so I can see, because I'm gonna go into Ableton right now and I'm not gonna be able to see the chat otherwise. Again, I'm not expecting this live stream to pop off right now, but if you never know, it could pop off and a lot of people could come in here. It's really hard to say. I need to get like a little chat widget, and I'm using OBS right now, and I need to get like a little thing in here so I can see the chat easily. Oh, or I could do this. Let's try this. Sorry, little, there we go. Perfect. Okay, yeah, you guys have no idea what's going on, but I just did something to make my life a little easier here. Okay, cool. So I can see the chat, I can see my OBS. Okay, I think we're all ready to go here for beat making time. I'll just go ahead and switch over to that, if I can figure out. There we go. Hey, I did it. I did it. Oh man, okay. So I already did a little something in here. I just made like a random little patch in Vital here. It's kind of a wonky, like crappy sounding thing, but and then I just put some Valhalla Shimmer and some Sketch Cassette and a little EQ on there, and now it sounds like this. And that just kind of, I think that's going to be my little loop here. So I did this like an hour ago. It took me like 2 seconds to make this patch, but I made this patch like an hour ago, and then I had like a whole vision of how I wanted it to sound. And but it's been an hour. My cat came in. I spent some time with my cat, and then I spent some more time trying to get live stream stuff ready. So I'm gonna have to kind of get back in the groove here a little bit. But let me just move this back, and I think let's get some drums going. Also, just a quick side note too. As you can tell, I'm using my headphones. This is a totally unnecessary disclaimer, but just in case the beat ends up sounding like garbage from a mixing and mastering, or from a mixing standpoint, I'm using the headphones right now because if I use my speakers, the speakers feed back into the microphone, and then you get this really awful delay. I tested out the live stream stuff last night, and I can't use the studio monitors. I can't use my speakers while using my microphone. I could use the microphone in the webcam, but the microphone in the webcam sucks. It's awful. So I'd rather have the, the good quality of the microphone here. But I have to make music through the headphones, and I don't use these headphones really at all. Like, I have them for like when I'm out of town or whatever, and I can still make music on the go, but I'm not very used to these headphones. Like, so this might end up sounding like trash. I mean, you guys are really coming on the journey with me. We got some humble beginnings here, and this is, you guys are really seeing me very exposed at the moment. So I'm so nervous, but let's just get going. Let's get some drums in here. I have Where's the Reason Studios? There's this really cool drum kit or drum plugin within Reason that I really enjoy. I'm also worried about CPU. I hope that all this live streaming and Ableton, I hope that this doesn't like crash my computer. That would be devastating. God, this is so weird doing stuff through the headphones. I'm so not used to this. I do not do this very often. Okay, let's just sketch out the drum pattern. With the current kit that's in there at the moment. I'll just draw in some 8th note hi-hats in here. Yeah, it's kind of hard to hear this kick. I'm going to turn the synth down a little bit. I'm thinking kind of like maybe an industrial kind of sound here. Let's get the snares in, actually, before we get started with the kicks. And I'll go in and humanize all this stuff in a minute. I'm just trying to get a pattern down, like a general pattern here. I heard a crash somewhere. What was that? You know, let me just turn off the synth for a minute. Let me just copy that over, and I'll go and copy the crash. Okay, let's try and find a different kit, because that kit I don't think is going to be it. Let's go back to some of the rock kits. The snare is pretty small, but this is kind of nice. Maybe I like how roomy it is. Let's just distort it and to hell. That kick is too much, I think. I don't think that's really what I want. I'm kind of going for like. Sorry, Pressure's hitting me right now. This is so scary doing this live. Okay, I did have an idea for a bass line. Let me just try and add that in really quick. And then maybe I can build off of that. Let me grab my bass real quick. I need a cable too. Oh my god, I have a microphone over here. Just, god man, there's so much stuff in here. You guys can't really see it, but yeah, I got all sorts of... My room is very cluttered. Yeah. I'll get better at this whole live streaming thing. I have no doubt in my mind. I mean, I was the same way with my YouTube videos. I mean, man, you know, my earlier YouTube videos, I'm so awkward. And then, you know, the more I kept doing it, the more comfortable I got at talking to the camera. I have no doubt in my mind. Same thing will happen with live streaming. I just kind of have to, you know, I just kind of have to do it more and just get used to it. Oh. Alright. Alright, let me... Obviously, it's a little loud. How's that looking? It's pretty good. Okay. I don't remember. I had like a really cool groove earlier. Man, I really should have just went ahead and recorded it when I had it down. Let's just try and find a new groove. Ooh. Yeah, man, that kit is not it for sure, but maybe a more dry kit would probably work. Sorry, I'm getting some drum ideas. That bass line's got me going a little bit. Let's do... what's an experimental? Oh, I see. It's writing on a different... What is this? Ah. And kind of what I want to do, scoop out a bunch of the mids. Actually, let me go in here. You just tried a couple more kits because I'm not 100% set on that one. Oh, this is, here we go. This is more along the lines of what I'm looking for. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe not that octave. Let's get some fuzz on this bass. Oh, that is a phaser, and that is on the drum bus. Let's get a little bit. Let's get this pedal here. What would that sound like? And then let's put that through an Ableton bass amp. Oh! What could happen on that turnaround? What if I just did... Okay, let's record that in. Yeah. How long has the stream been? I have a stream 24 minutes. We're fine. Yeah, I'm kind of going for like a garage industrial kind of thing. I'm going to put a gate before all that on the bass, just to get rid of some of that excess noise. I like it right around there. That's kind of nice. Put a little cab on there. Put some fades at the beginning so they don't click. That might have been a little too much. Let's just do that. Alright. Let's work on these drums a little bit. Okay, and then just to adjust the playing a little bit, just to make it feel a little more humanized, I'm going to fold this. I'm going to add a groove to the MIDI. I'm still in Ableton 10, so I have to, if I want to randomize my MIDI or do anything like that, I have to bootleg it a little bit. I think, did I go over this in my 3000 Problems breakdown video? I don't remember, but I'm going to bring the timing up to maybe, like 8%. Bring the random. Up to like 11. Sorry, if there's anyone even still watching this, is there anyone even watching this? I don't want to pull up the streamer screen on here. Whatever. If there's anyone still watching this, I hope that's not too loud. Let me know if it is. I got the chat pulled up here, so if there's anyone in here, just feel free to communicate if I'm screwing something up with the sound. Oh yeah, and then I need to randomize the velocity a little bit. So for that, I'm just going to go to the velocity MIDI effect here and bring the random up a little bit. What just happened? Oh, all good. All right, cool. I saw the chat move when you typed in there, and it freaked me out. Okay, cool. Thanks, Gru, for sticking around. That means a lot. It's pretty. I mean, this is cool. I mean, I do like this. As nervous as I am right now, this is like the whole novelty of it is. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty cool. Anyway, let's get. I'm gonna get an API in here, and I'm just gonna scoop out a bunch of the mids. Well, maybe 1K. I don't know. What would happen if I just did it all the way? That's too much for sure. But we can definitely get rid of a pretty good amount. Let me get rid of that crash on the second half right here. Where's that snare hitting? Probably around 4K. Yeah, let's turn that down a little bit. Maybe not. I kind of like it. Let's do this. Oh no, I didn't mean to open Ozone. No. Oh, okay. I meant to go for my neutron EQ here. Just bringing that down a little bit. And then I'm also, yeah, I'm gonna cut out some of the low end here. Because I'm gonna add some drum triggers in. I'm gonna add a kick drum sample and maybe even a snare sample, maybe, to bring out the thump a little bit more in the drum kit. So I'm gonna cut out the lows here in the kit. And I think that's probably most of the effects I wanted to add. Maybe even, I thought I heard something out there. Add just, oh, there's already an EQ on here. I might cut out some of like the very high highs. That sounded more like it. Yeah, that's nice. Nice and lo-fi. I love that. Yep. And yeah, actually, let me add a little bit of extra compression to this even. I'm going to add a little glue compressor here. I'm going to add some parallel compression. I'll just leave the settings where they are, I think. And I'm just going to smash it. I'm going to blend that in. Ah. Okay. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and let's add a tambourine in here, because I love me my tambourines. There was a tambourine sample that I recorded it. It's the same tambourine sample I recorded for 3,000 Problems. I still have this bass in my hands too. I guess I can get rid of this for a minute. I'm just gonna set it on the floor right there. I don't have any extra stands. I know. I need to get some. The tambourine, I was making a beat last night, and I found that the tambourine that I used in 3,000 Problems is like an amazing sound. Like just a great tambourine loop to use for like just beats in general, because as you can see over here on the left, I have this thing called Go-To Loops, and these are just random loop samples that I've found in the, hundreds of gigabytes of samples that come with Ableton, and also samples I've downloaded off of the internet and whatnot. And, these are just some of my favorite samples that I've bookmarked. Just so when I sit down and make a beat, I don't have to spend, 30 minutes looking through this huge sample library, finding the perfect thing. Like, a lot of times, at least for a lot of the beats that I make in my free time that you guys don't hear, I just make them for fun. I use a lot of the same sounds, just to get the idea out quick. Don't want to spend a lot of time sifting through a lot of samples, whatever. So, but anyway, the tambourine from 3000 Problems that comes in at the end of the song, super subtle. It's very buried, but great tambourine sample to use for like a go-to tambourine sound. So I'm gonna find it real quick here. There it is. Yep, I'm gonna bookmark that in my go-to loops because it is an amazing tambourine sound. And I'm probably just going to cut the loop off right here. And let's just see if we can get these to blend in with the drums. Oops. Pan it over a little bit. Maybe bring in an EQ8. And maybe pitch it down, actually. What would happen if we did that? I'll leave it there. That's kind of nice. 5 semitones down. Just gonna bring that resonance down just a little bit. And I'm also gonna actually, I think I'm gonna send both these drums to a room reverb. Let me just send the tambourine to a room at least. What is this? This is just stock Ableton reverb send that comes in when you open up a new session. Okay, that's a little too much. You know what I am going to use? I think I'm actually going to use this Melda reverb. There it is. Really like the way this Melda reverb sounds on drums. The small room is a nice one. Bring it a little more closer. Kind of like the bigger sound. I think that's probably good. I'm going to bring that down, bring this down. Okay. Let's try and see how that... That's good for now. Okay, and with the synth. I want to make this bass a little more. I almost want to like put a filter on it or something. Like, and like drive the filter. cut out those mids a little bit. And then let me bring in my Maserati B7 II. This always makes bass better. Maybe not in this case because it's clipping. The bass is actually clipping, so it's going, well, I don't know. Bring the gain down a little bit after the EQ8. So it's not going in so hot into the Maserati. Just bring that down a full 12 dB. Just do that. Bring the output up. Okay, and then I'll just turn up the fader. Yeah, it's going in real hot. That filter is making it clip, but it sounds good, I think. I think it works. Sometimes clipping is okay. What happened? So what I want to do is, yeah, I think I'm about ready to add a kick trigger to this, which I'll actually just use a drum rack on this MIDI track right here. I'll just copy the MIDI down, get rid of everything that's not the kick, which is the C3. I may decide to use a snare trigger as well, so I'll leave the snare MIDI in there too. But before I even do that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a ghost sidechain track. And same thing, I'm just copying the MIDI over from the drum rack MIDI right here, which is copied from the original MIDI. So, but now all I have here is the kick drum MIDI. I'm going to put a simpler on there. And I'm going to put this click sample that I always use for my ghost sidechaining. And I'm going to use that to sidechain. I'm going to go up to my Vital, my synth. I'm going to put a compressor on here. Call it my sidechain. Sidechain it from... Oh, I didn't label the track. Now I'm going to sidechain this from my ghost sidechain. Again, these headphones have awful bass response, so I have no idea like how the low frequency stuff sounds. I might have to take the headphones off and mute the mic so I can listen through my monitors, because I'm not used to these headphones. I'm not used to the frequency response of these. I don't really know what I'm doing mix-wise right now. This is all kind of just a shot in the dark because I'm just not used to these headphones. Okay, anyway. What was I doing? Ghost sidechain? Gotcha. Let me do it I'll bring it back a little bit, maybe like a 5. A little too much. Okay, let's go ahead and add some kick stuff. I really like these 808 kicks from Cymatics. They're like free sample packs on the website. But I think, I don't think any of the kicks I have saved are going to give me, oh, well, nah. I think let's just go with, let's just see what we can find here. Did I just load something in? I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna turn my Q down. Is that even coming? Oh, you guys can't hear that. You guys can't hear the Q because it's not being routed. Okay, all right. So you guys can't even hear me scroll through these samples, I don't think. Tell you what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to mute the, how do I do this? Because I want to listen through the, hi, babe. My girlfriend just hopped in here. Hey, you're cute too. That's funny. Who is even still watching this? I'm gonna go back to this and turn off the music. I want to see like what's going on the live streaming side of things. We've gotten 6 views so far. That's actually more than I was expecting to get on this. 2 concurrent viewers. To be honest, I don't know what that means. I might be dumb. I don't know, but okay. That's funny that she hopped in here. I don't know if she's still watching, but that's funny. Now the pressure's even more on. I gotta impress her now. This beat is kind of alright, you know? It's not amazing, but, you know, it's a good icebreaker, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, that's right. I wanted to listen to stuff through my monitors. So let me... Oh, she's still watching. Yes. There is a delay, babe. So I think you're hearing me. I calculated it like before I started the live stream, but it depends on the bandwidth of the internet. But I think you're hearing what I'm saying maybe like 30 seconds after I say it. So there's like a big delay there. So sorry about that. There's nothing I can do about that. Anyway, what am I doing? Oh my gosh, keep getting distracted. Let's see. So I want to mute the DAW audio so it doesn't... So all we're getting is the mic audio. I'm going to mute the desktop audio as well. So all we're getting is the mic right now. So now what I can do is I can take off my headphones. I can turn on my monitors and... Oops. Uh-oh. I don't know what I just did. My monitors are dead at the moment. What the heck was that? Something banging around out there outside. I do use Sound ID, so, you know, we got to do this for the acoustics in my room. Ooh, that was a little loud. I have no idea how this sounds. I'm sure it probably sounds like absolute garbage, but, you know, actually, let me look at something. I have no idea how this sounds. I'm sure it probably sounds like absolute garbage, but... Okay, I just want to hear how this sounds really quick. Okay, I just want to hear how this sounds really quick. Okay, so oh, I paused my live stream. I don't want to do that. Okay, so that's fine. Hey, thank you. Elice Records. God, I'm so sorry. I'm horrible with names. I don't know how to pronounce anything. But thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you coming down and just tuning in, even if it's for a couple minutes. But now I'm listening through my monitors, which I'm much more familiar with acoustic-wise. So now maybe I can mold this beat a little bit better. The sound quality is not as good, but for the live stream. But at least now I can kind of make maybe better mixing decisions. So I'm just gonna try and... Oh my lord, Ableton is so slow. Elise, okay. Sorry about that. Elise Records, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, alright, yeah, I can hear stuff is way out of whack right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that for a minute. Actually, yeah, it's this, right? It's this 4K band. Come down a little bit. Okay, I feel like that's good enough for now. Let's get a proper kick trigger in here. What if I use this azimuth kick? Azimuth. Kick / snare trigger. Uh-oh. Not hearing anything because we're on the wrong MIDI note. We got to go down to C1. Let's bring this whole thing down. What? Where are we? Okay, we're there. Yeah, maybe this might be nice. Well, that is kind of nice. I like that. That's some nice thump right there. Oh, yeah. Let's get a snare trigger in there too. Let's see if there's any snares in here. These are just miscellaneous samples. Yeah, you guys can hear that my scrolling through my samples now. These are just miscellaneous samples that I gravitate towards a lot for my beats and stuff. Okay. I'm going to use that snare. I'm actually going to throw a saturator on it to buzz it up a little bit more. But let's just see here. What MIDI note does that snare want to be on? Let's move that down. Ah! No! It's so loud. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna cut out some of the... Actually, no, I'm not. I'll just blend it. Yeah, that's perfect kick and snare trigger. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Okay, all right, man. I'm gonna cut some more lows out of here, some low mids out of this Synth, actually, I'll do it. I'll cut them out of the side because the sides are getting a little muddy for me. This is how I make beats. I literally, I do a lot of mixing as I go. Sometimes, I'd say 90% of the time, making beats like this for me, doing the technical stuff as I go, works perfectly fine for me. Sometimes, the other 10% of the time, it really does ruin my creativity and it gets me out of the zone because I'm so worried about the technical side of things as opposed to like the creative. And sometimes that does trip me up and I just lose sight of the beat. But like 90% of the time, this is how I make beats. I'm creative and technical all at the same time, and I don't know. I really enjoy mixing. I love all the fancy plugins. I love all the engineering stuff. So it still keeps me inspired, just because I enjoy engineering. I think it's fun. Why did I just turn that off? Ah! And that's not to say that by the time I get done with this beat, it's going to sound like a fully finished, mixed and mastered, polished product. No. You know, I can never mix a beat. I can never create a beat and have a fully 100% done mix in the same sitting because, as I'm sure a lot of you know, your ears get fatigued. You listen to the same thing over and over again for 2 hours straight. It's impossible to keep an objective perspective on things, you know, in one sitting. It's just, it's really difficult. So, you know, let's just say hypothetically that this beat, you know, is something that I'm going to release or whatever. So, you know, I'd sit down and make the beat initially like I'm doing right now. And I would mix it and arrange it to the best of my ability in one sitting for as long as I'm inspired to do so. And then I'll just leave it. You know, I'll call it done by the end of the day or by the end of the couple hours that I've been making a beat, whatever. And then if it's something I decide I want to release, I will come back to it the next day or a week from then or whatever, and I'll refine it and carve it. And, you know, the mixing, you know, can usually take a couple days, you know, to really get it ready for, like, release. So, you know, this is still very much so, even though I'm mixing as I'm going along, this is by no means, like, the final mix. This is still, like, the rough outline idea that I would then return to in the future to polish up for actual release. I hope that all made sense. I don't even know why I'm talking about it. But, you know, that's another cool thing about this live streaming, too, is I feel like you know, for anyone who cares, for anyone who watches, you know, I like the idea of being able to give some insight. I like the idea of just being able to have a conversation, just ramble about whatever I want to talk about. You know, in my 5-minute videos or my 15-minute breakdown videos, you know, there's an objective to the video. I have to, you know, run through a certain list of points that I want to run through in the video. And if I ramble on too much, you know, you risk people clicking off and stuff like that. And, you know, with a live stream, I feel like it's just so much more lax. It's just so much more, I can just talk to you guys about whatever, and we can just chill and have a conversation and just hang out and whatever. So, all that being said, I'm going to keep going here. What was I doing? Okay, I guess that's the bad thing about getting off topic like that is I don't... What was I just doing? What was the last thing? I just totally lost track of what I was doing, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. Oh, I was mid-side EQing, that's right. Okay. Like that, let's bring the tambo in. Hello. Bring it a little more out to the right. Oh. I'm gonna bring the width on this reverb down a little bit. Is there an option for that? I thought there was a width option in here. There's a width meter. But there's no width option. So, you know what? I'm not going to worry about that right now. Take that back. Yeah, let's add in the bass. Where's the... There it is. What I'm gonna do for this bass is add a little bit of extra low end. I think what I'm gonna do for that is I'm gonna add some R bass to it, and just add the or I could just boost the bass with the Maserati, I guess. Lamar Brewster asks if I'm on a Mac or a PC. I am on a PC. That's what I've been using my whole life. I've just never been a Mac guy. I have an iPhone, but I don't use a Mac. Macs are weird to me. I've never, you know, been able to get down with them, but, you know. And monitors, same guy asks, what monitors am I using? I'm using KRK Rocket 5s. KRK, and they're the Generation 3s. They're not the new Generation 4s that came out a couple years ago. KRK, yeah, 5-inch monitors. And again, these are the only monitors I've ever owned. I do want to upgrade to 7-inch or 6.5, whatever the speaker manufacturers do. Just to get better bass response. Again, bass can be my nemesis. I learned this really cool trick from Kush Audio. I don't know if you guys have heard of Kush Audio. Well, I'm sure probably. I mean, he's a really popular YouTuber. Oh, Lamar Brewster. Before I get to that, I'll read his comment. I have a set of Genelec 8010s that are tiny but sound decent to me. I have a tiny place. Keep up the good work. Thank you. And yeah, usually the smaller your room is, the better it is to have smaller speakers. If you're in a tiny room like mine and you have like giant, like 8-inch speakers or whatever, usually not a good match. The big speakers with small room acoustics don't usually go together. So if you're in a tiny space, small speakers are actually the way to go. I'd say maybe, depending on how big your room is, you could maybe get up to 7-inch speakers. But, you know, yeah, the Genelec 8010s, I don't know what those are, but I know Genelec, God, again, I'm sorry about my pronunciation, I'm so bad, but I know that they're a pretty, like, popular brand, and they have a lot of really cool high-end gear. So that's pretty cool that you have those monitors. That's pretty dope. Those are pretty nice, I'm assuming. But, yeah. And if the speakers sound good to you, that's all that matters. But thanks for the comments, Lamar. That's appreciate you tuning in and all that. Is my music playing? I didn't mean for that to happen. I'm sorry. Music's only supposed to play at the end and the beginning of the stream. That was whack. Yeah. So, what was it? Okay, and I lost track of what I was saying before, but that's okay. It's fine. We'll just move on. I'm sure it'll come back to me. Oh yeah, I was saying Kush Audio. Because my speakers are so small and it's really hard for me to monitor bass frequencies, I have to use things like Isotope Tonal Balance or Voxengo Span spectrum analyzers to monitor my low end. Kush Audio has this really great trick where you take your fingers, you put your fingers up to the subwoofers of your monitors, and you just very lightly, like hover your finger like on, not hover, but you very, very gently touch the middle of the speaker cone and the subwoofer and of your speaker, and you can kind of like feel the bass frequencies, and you know you can kind of feel the clashing when the kick, if the kick and the bass are like clashing, you know, your speakers kind of do this weird, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. And you know, like the way that it should be is you should be able to put your fingers on the subwoofer, and the kick drum sub frequencies should be able to pop. Like you should be able to feel the kick every time the kick hits. You should feel a little boom, 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 and then the bass, you know, is usually a lot more sustained. It's just, you know, the bass is going to be going, but then you know, every time the kick hits, you feel a little boom. You know, you feel the kick moving the subwoofer out a little bit, and if you can, you know, feel that difference in sub frequencies, and that's one way to tell that your kick and your bass are sitting well together. You can literally feel the bass frequencies coming out of your speaker. Great tip. I use it religiously for every song I mix, every beat I make. I'm always feeling my speakers. It's feeling for the sub frequencies and the low frequencies. And of course, you know, I use things like tonal balance and span. Like I have tonal balance control is one that I use a lot. Really, really like tonal balance. I like going into the fine, and I'll just choose a oh, Capillé says I use the outside, not the center. That might have been what he meant. I'm actually not sure. I haven't seen the video in a long time, but no, I mean that's another way to do it too. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be the center. Just I feel like anywhere on the subwoofer, because it's all, you know, moving. The low frequencies are all moving the subwoofer speaker. But yeah, so you use that trick too. Yeah, it's a great. I mean, I love it. Ever since I heard about that, it's been a lifesaver for me. Most of the time. Sometimes you need a spectrum analyzer. Sometimes you just need to test your song out in the car and just feel the pain of you know, testing it out in the car. The center, you could damage the cone, I would think. The rubber parts. Yeah, if you push too hard. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that you don't want to push too hard, because yeah, you can push the thing, that like the rubber part in, and that's not good. That's no bueno. But what I do, yeah, I just ever so slightly just have my finger like hovering over the rubber part. So I'm not applying any pressure. I'm just like I just have it like, you know, hovering over it a little bit. But no, absolutely, yeah, you don't want to push too hard. That would damage it. You do have to be kind of careful with that. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, push hovering over the outside of the speaker cone, definitely less risk for damage. You can you know, be a little more lazy and just apply more pressure on that part, because that's, you know, at least with the KRKs, it's what the outside part of the speaker cone is made out of Kevlar or something like that, so it's like really, you know, you're not going to ruin that. I mean, unless you really try, I guess. It's possible, but yeah. Kind of want to get some more. Kind of want to get some more melodic or chordal information in here. What would work there? Let me just type in a Tambo room for this, just to stay organized. I'm gonna delete that. I never end up using that default. Send. What if we did... Let's do a little bit of arrangement while we're at it, actually. You know, let's... Oops. I'm gonna move. So here's our main loop, and let's just have like the synth start out. Maybe not actually. No, let's finish up that chordal info. Sorry, I'm all back and forth. Let's see. Capital A asks, you ever used Studio One? No, I have not. I have been in a studio that uses Studio One, like a local studio here around where I live. I've been in one that uses Studio One. It looks like an alright DAW. I don't really know anything about it though. Very not. Yeah, I mean, the only DAWs I really know anything about are Reason, Ableton, and a little bit of Pro Tools, because I took a mixing and mastering class at a local college around here, and got some Pro Tools experience, but yeah, Ableton is pretty much all I know. I mean, obviously, because it's what I use, but no, I've never used Studio One. Are you a Studio One user? Is that why you ask? Just try something. I keep hearing this in my head. I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay, so you are a Studio One user. Okay, all right. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Studio One user in the house. I don't even really know anyone personally that uses Studio other than the guy at the studio. My watch is going off, but how do you like Studio One? Is it good for the kind of music that you make, or you know, that kind of thing? I'm gonna turn off my watch. Bum, bum. Oh, come on. Bum. Hello. Oh. And then, yeah. Like the hardware ability for my setup, it's dope. My interface with Ferrofish converters, so the matrix is what steals the show for me. Nice, nice. No, that's great. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, honestly, you know. Yeah, once you find what works, it's yeah, it's a beauty, you know. Finding something to fit your workflow and the style of music you make, you know, that's just opens up all the possibilities for creativity, you know. And each of us, you know, we all have our own DAWs that we gravitate towards and stuff. And, you know, for me, Ableton is just really, I really enjoy Ableton a lot just because of the, I like the layout of Ableton a lot. I've always really enjoyed the interface of Ableton. Because I started with Reason, but there was just, I never really was able to get down with the Reason interface. And, yeah, Ableton was just it for me. No, I don't really use external stuff. I'm pretty much all in the box for the most part. I have like preamp and like an analog preamp. It's like one of the cheap art ones. I don't have any like fancy outboard gear. But I don't really use the preamp that much anymore. A lot of, like, I bought it, like, I think last year, thinking, like, oh, you know, it'll be cool to have some compression and some tube saturation, you know, when I'm recording vocals going into the computer, because it's, like, analog, right? But it sounded good. I love the way it sounds, but it never really did anything that I couldn't do in the box, I felt. And plus, yeah, I like working in the box just because it's easier to mix for me, because you can tweak stuff just in real time, like in in the computer. You can turn the knobs and all that stuff. You know, it's not like you're recording something into the interface and then it's and then you're like committed to that sound, you know. Like I've had that happen a couple times where I've tried recording sounds with pedals, with guitar pedals, and then I freaking you know, record it in with the reverb and stuff like on it, and then it's like, oh, I want to change it. There's too much reverb. There's too much this and that, and then I gotta, you know, get the pedal back out and set it all up again. But so I just like doing everything in the box because, in my opinion, it sounds just as good. But yeah, and then you say you have the RMPA1. What is? I'm gonna look that up real quick. Where? There we go. RMPA1. Oh, is that the compressor? I think I had my eye on this. I see MPA2 on Google. Oh. Hold on, someone's knocking at my door. Okay, my girlfriend just popped in here. All right, you're going down to the pet sit. Oh, okay, fun. Here, I'll mute the mic again. Okay. All right, that was my girlfriend Mari hopping in. Okay, so Art Pro. Okay, so it's a preamp. Okay, why is the only thing I'm seeing here is freaking compressors? Maybe. Oh no, it is a preamp. It looked like a compressor to me. I see the MPA2, but anyway, okay. Yeah, absolutely. Just yeah, give me what tip you got. I would love to hear it. Cause I like the way my preamp sounds, but I just never really use it. I just don't. Yeah, but you know, who knows? Maybe there's a way that I could just, I don't know, make it sound absolutely phenomenal where I have to record with it every time. Still looking. Art MP. Did I type it in wrong? Art does make pretty cool, like, relatively budget-friendly outboard gear, though. It appears they have nice things for decent prices. Ooh. Yeah, so bust the tracks. Wasn't ready for that. And send it out to the preamp and you'll hear a big difference when... Oh, you know, that's actually something that I've wanted to try before. I've never done it, though. Because what I've done before is I have a few cassette recorders, and what I've done for a few beats and stuff. Oh, wait, like, say your instruments, you send them all. Okay, yeah, like, so bus all the instruments together, and so like an instrument group, and then send them to the preamp. Yeah, I've bounced, well, not bounced, but like bounced. I've bounced mixes out through cassette recorder and also run mixes through cassette recorder in real time, and I love it. I mean, obviously it's a much more lo-fi kind of effect, but I thought, like, yeah, if I do that with the cassette, I should try doing it with my preamp one of these days. I wonder how that would be. It's like running it through like a big bus compressor, not necessarily the compressor, but yeah, just adding a little bit of that natural analog tube saturation to everything would probably... I'll take you up on that. I will definitely try that. Ooh, a 73 Neve clone. Oh man, that sounds nice. That you do your mono stuff with. That's dope. That's nice. Oh yeah, because the MPA is stereo, I'm assuming, right? It looked like a stereo. I saw 2 VU meters on there, I'm assuming for left and right channel, so I bet that is, yeah, that's dope, man. That's really cool. Yeah, makes your digital plugins sound really analog. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, the preamp that I have, it's the Tube MPC, MP/C, so it only runs in mono. But yeah, I could absolutely like sum my mono stuff through it. That's a great idea, and it has a compressor on it too. So I wonder maybe just like a little bit compression, maybe, I don't know. It's definitely something to experiment with. 100%, absolutely. Yeah, I'll take you up on that. I will try that. I might even try it on stream here one of these days, or in a video. We'll see though. Yeah, thanks for the tip though. Yeah, that's great. I totally forgot about that. Oh, got rid of all the hardware EQs and compressors. Yeah. How come? Just taking up too much space, or just needed to make some extra money, or what the pre's or what? That's so I've heard. Yeah, preamps are huge, especially when recording vocals. I know to get like really good vocal sounds, it's really important to have like a really good preamp. I'm still not 100% happy with my vocals. With that being said, I think my vocal mixing is okay, but I do think there's definitely some a little bit left to be desired. But I don't know. Oh, the digital stuff just sounds better, yeah. And it's easier to use too. Again, like I said, it's just being able to do everything in the computer, not having to bake audio going into the DAW is huge workflow improvement. Yeah. Makes things go by way faster. Like you can't tell the difference. I'm sending out to the pre from hardware units at least. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes, yeah. I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference either. It's difficult for me a lot of times to tell the difference between like an analog compressor and a digital compressor. Like, going back to that class that I was taking at local college around here, where we were using Pro Tools and stuff like that, and I was a mixing and mastering one class. They had like LA2As and the LA76s and the distressors and like all this fancy stuff, and I love the Waves CLA2A. I love that compressor, that plugin. It's amazing. I use it on all sorts of stuff. So when one of our assignments in the class obviously was to mix a song, and I was like, ooh, let me use the LA2A. And I didn't like it. I did not like it. It was way too squishy. It was like way squishier, way more sensitive than the plugin compressor. And I gotta say, I mean, I only used it that one time, so it may have just been, that sound may not have been the right sound to use through an LA2A. Maybe I should have used the 76 or whatever. But yeah, it just, my point is the whole digital and analog, versus debate that's been going on forever. It's I feel like digital is just as good. It's just a matter of taste, and it's just subjective. Cool thing, you don't have to record. They have aux tracks that I can mix through the heart. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I could be wrong because I've never used Ableton in that fashion, but I don't think Ableton can do that where you can mix through hardware in real time like that. It might, but again, I've never done it that way, so I don't know. Exactly. Yep. That's why you like the plugins better in there. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a lot of times it just doesn't really matter. Get really good results with the plugin stuff. What if... Yeah, I'll have to give that a try. Yeah, I haven't really used pre's that much, if at all, other than the one that I have here, so I'll give that a try, 100%. Yeah, thank you so much for all the tips and all that stuff. Yeah, I'll definitely. Thanks for reminding me to try that. I've been wanting to do that for a while, but I just forgot about it. Maybe. Okay, I'm going to hop back over into the headphones so you guys can hear what I'm doing again. Sorry that I spent so long out of the DAW. I needed that. I really did. Struggling with these headphones. Maybe I just shouldn't use Sound ID when I'm on the headphones. That might be the way to go. If you drop money, just buy pre's. That's all you really need. And good monitors, that's what I really need to invest into. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I think the monitors definitely most important. Or good headphones, too. Good headphones are... Oh, yeah, you have these headphones, too? Yeah. Yeah, these are... They're, I like them for recording, and they're okay for mixing. I made the demo for my song Last Minute with these, and the demo sounded pretty close to the final mix, so I don't know if that was a fluke, because I know I've been spending the whole stream saying that I'm not used to these headphones. I'm not confident with my mixing abilities on these, but Last Minute was kind of a fluke. I pretty much did a lot of the mixing for that song with these headphones, so they are good. I just have to get used to them, but yeah, investing in a good pair of monitors, or yeah, I've heard a lot about the D2 770s. Yeah. I've never used them, but I see people wear them all the time. All the time. I'm not feeling that. I'll keep it in the session though, just in case I have another use for it, but not feeling that. Do a little bit of arranging. But they broke, and the fact that they couldn't switch the cable out. It's like, yeah, they are great, but they need to make the cable. Oh yeah. Oh, that's whack. Really? You can't you can't switch the cable out? That's dumb. That's stupid. Yeah, AKG does get a little win for that. Yeah, because this cable just comes out. Like you can... Yeah, that's dumb. I don't like headphones like that where the cable is not replaceable in that way. What if... Oh. Oh, I did it backwards. I did play the bass line. Yeah, I used my jazz bass. It's laying on the floor over here, but yeah. Yeah, this is so weird making a beat and like live in front of people. It is getting to my head a little bit. Like that's why I'm really struggling with this beat right now because I'm like nervous, and that's why this is taking me so long to finish. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna wing it. I mean, who cares? I mean, this beat is already kind of mediocre anyway, so I'll just, fuck it, whatever. Let's just keep going. This is an icebreaker stream. This is the first. Thank you, by the way, for complimenting the bass line. I appreciate that. No, this is just an icebreaker stream. This is totally a test stream, for, just to see how many people tune in and watch and see how all the live streaming OBS stuff, all the, all like oh, I got this too. I got a dramatic zoom in for if any funny moments happen, but I haven't been able to use it yet. And then here's like the normal, thing. And then here's the screen. And then here's me with the webcam. Yeah, I'm just testing stuff out right now. This is totally, but I was hoping to hop on here and make some fire, but it's all right. It's okay. What if I actually, let me do this. Let me duplicate the synth and I'm actually going to convert this to audio. Oops. All right. And then I'll go ahead and disable that. I'll put this in here. Let me tune this down an octave. How would that sound? Oh my goodness. I need that filter. Come here. Yeah, delete the automation on that. Yeah, some more distortion on the bass. I mean, there's already a bunch. I have an auto filter on it doing like a wah thing. Wait. Hold on. Where'd all the distortion go? I thought there was more fuzz on there. Oh, I have this EQ on. Duh. Yeah, there it is. That's what it sounds like by itself, but no, I do not have amplitude. Is that... I've heard of that. What is that? Amplitude. Oh, it's an IK Multimedia. That's an actual pedal. Wait, is it? Yeah, that's a pedal. Oh, free? It's free? Yeah. I think I did. Wait a minute. Where'd my drums go? Oh, I have an API 560. I don't have the 2500. I actually been wanting to get it. I think the Waves one because it's the most affordable. The API 2500. Is that what I'm thinking of? I think it is. Yeah. I have been wanting to get this, but I haven't. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. Ah! Turn that EQ back on. Yeah, I bet. Well, my go-to is Bias FX. I love Bias FX, and for bass, I love using just the basic Ableton bass amp. Love the way that sounds. Oh, something going on out in the out in the hallway. Let me make that mono. I'll bring the whiteness down. This sounds... Put another... We got a better open hat in this kit. Let's see. I had open... I forgot what octave that was. What was that? C1. Let me go find it. Oh. We should put, oops, that one back. Oh, it's the same one. Ah. Snare could use some gate. Let's see. Oh, I could turn the leakage of it down. Oh, then there's the decay. Oops. Interesting. I kind of like how it clashes because it sounds so crunchy. Yeah. It's this guy. Take the kick out right there. And the ghost sidechain. Come on. And the tambourine. Or maybe not. Maybe the tambourine. Maybe that sounds kind of nice. Alright, let's see. Oops. Let's grab the whole thing again. We gotta add something right here. Let's just have it going. What? I love punchy drums too. They're the best. It's the only way to go. Only way to go. I guess we could just try and add some guitar. That's the only thing I can... I've been trying to challenge myself recently because I'm a guitarist by, like, that's the instrument that I'm, like, the most proficient at, I guess. And I use guitar in pretty much all my music. And I've been trying to challenge myself lately to use more synthesizers and keys and stuff. So this whole time I've been trying to think, like, what synth could I add? What sample could I add? What, you know, da-da-da-da. But it's just like, my brain always just keeps coming back around to guitar. And it's like, that's fine. If it works, it works. But, you know, I like to push myself a little bit. But, you know, I'm feeling guitar right now. So I'm not going to deny myself that gratification any longer. Let's just whip out the guitar, see what we can do with that. Got my Squire Strat out. See if we can make something happen. Uh-oh. Rolling over my cable. No bueno. Okay. Ah. Alright. Probably going to want to use the humbucker, but we'll see. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. I should probably... I mean, I do want to push myself to be the most, like I want to be, like, versatile. I want to be able to make, like, all sorts of stuff. But, you know, sometimes, absolutely, you just have to stick to your strengths. And my strength is definitely implementing guitar into my music. That's my go-to instrument, for sure. Maybe it'd be cool to get one of those Midi guitars. You know, and then I could play a bunch of synths and stuff with my guitar. I know the key tracking on those isn't that great. Because if you're playing a mono synth and you strum a chord or whatever, you accidentally have a little bit of extra vibration on your guitar. That's tough. Oh, Jackson, that's nice. Yeah, Jacksons are cool. And yeah, I kind of low-key wish that my strength was keys because I feel like that would give me more versatility in the production world. But yeah, you can layer some guitars. Yeah. I don't consider myself that great of a guitarist. Like I feel like I'm good enough to do what I need to do. But, you know, I can't shred or I can't, like, do anything crazy. Like, you know, I know some jazz chords. I know a little bit of music theory on the guitar and all that. But, you know, I'm definitely not the best guitarist. That's for sure. But you don't have to be the best to have fun with it and, you know, all that jazz. I don't know, what if we just did like some power chord stuff? Maybe so. Let's get like really aggressive with it. Ah. I don't know, what would a metal... citrus, that sounds interesting. I don't like it. That's kind of wild. I want to like reverb it out and just shoegaze. I want to get like some crazy distortion. Where have we gone? Okay, we went there. Kind of like that, but let's put some reverb on it. Let's just see. Let's try Supermassive. I don't know. Ooh, bring the width and the mix up a little. But yeah, we need a low cut in there. Might be too much. Thank you for the support, Capulet. It means a lot. You're killing it right now. Yeah, thank you so much. You know, really, it's helping put me at ease a little bit. You know, I appreciate the moral support. I'll get better. I'll get better as time goes on. I just gotta live stream more. I gotta get more live streams under my belt before I'm fully comfortable doing this. You know. When I make the beat making videos for you guys, it's so chill. Yeah, I was going to go for some higher notes too. I agree the low notes are way too muddy. It's chill because it's like, I could just relax, like, because I can just cut stuff out. And it's like, no, I can't cut anything out here. Like, you guys are seeing everything, and it's scary. It's a lot of pressure. But okay, anyway, let's try and do something with this. I don't know. There's definitely way too much. Let me just take the reverb off for a minute. That just kind of gave me an idea. Yeah, I kind of like that. I'm gonna spruce up the effects chain a little bit. But I think those are good notes. Yeah, you like that with the verb? Well, that was what I was playing before. I know there's a lot of delay here with the live stream. But there's like a 10-second delay maybe. Okay. I like what I was doing just now. Let me just try that. I don't know, maybe. I'm just gonna solo it with the synth real quick. Bring the... That's too much mud, but... Instead of supermassive, let me try like a little bit of vintage verb, but a little bit. Oh, and then maybe cut out some of the highs here. And then I'm also going to use some soothe on there. Oh, yeah. It's giving me an idea. I need to go reference a song really quick. You like the shimmer with it? Was the shimmer what I was using before? The supermassive? This? Ooh. Oh no. Ugh. Here, I'm gonna mute myself really quick because I'm gonna listen to another song. And I just want to reference what the guitar tone sounds like in that song, because that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. So I'm going to mute the there we go. I'm going to mute that. And I'm also going to put myself on my up here. All right. I have kind of something in my head, but I don't have it in my head enough. Oops. Give me a second. There we go. I kind of got it. Can you still hear me? Oh. So this isn't the right distortion, I think, for what I want. I want something a little glassier. So I think, let me look for another preset. The metal might be a little too much. I think it's just too much distortion for my taste, so I'm going to try something a little different here. Kind of like that one. Yeah. Let me try sidechaining it to the kick just like I'm sidechaining the synth. So I'll group both those together, put the sidechain compressor on both of them. See maybe if that... Nah, I'm not really feeling that. Let me do... That's kind of corny. I like it. Uh-oh. Yeah! Oh, the bass doesn't fade out like I want it. Nah, I'm not gonna put the bass there. That's whack. Let me take the crash away. Oh, my bad. This is the crash down here. What if I just muted it? No. But it does need to... What if I did a reverse crash right here, leading up into that? What if I actually just took the crash from the drum kit. Let me just come out here and hit record, and let me find it. Nice. Let me sneak that right up. Boom. Yeah, the reverse crash. This might sound bad or good. We'll see what happens. This specific crash sample might not be the right one, because it might sound too... maybe we could tune it down. Yeah, that kind of works. I can get down with that. I can get down with that. I can get down with that. Yeah. I like the pitch too. Yeah, I'm gonna EQ out like some more, make it thinner. Alright, and then I'll go ahead and move the bass filter up as well. Let's see. Yeah, and then I'll add a little bend in it. But then I'll also automate the bottom one as well. Nope. Did I get Arturia Dimensions? Oh, no. Was it like a free promo thing that they had? I don't know what it is. Arturia Dimensions. What? No. Oh, no. Plug in. I'm assuming, right? Oh, I do have... Oh, I have it on my old computer. The Dimension D, is that what you're talking about? I had it on my old computer, and I still have access to it. I could install it on this computer, but when I upgraded this new laptop, I didn't carry over every single plugin from my old laptop. Oh, it's a different one? Okay, well then, it's irrelevant anyway. But I have the Dimension D, but yeah, it's on my old computer and I have to install it on this one. But I didn't use it enough on my old computer, so hence I didn't put it on this one. Might be a little too much filtering, but let's see. Oh, it is the Dimension D. My bad. Okay, I understand. Yeah, yeah, I have the Dimension D. It's on my old computer. I gotta install it. No, I haven't. I haven't seen the new Arturia distortion plugins yet. I don't have any Arturia plugins. I don't have very many. I've heard really good things about them. I know they're killer, but I haven't really. I don't really know a whole lot about them. I've had my eyes on some other plugins recently, like FabFilter stuff. I really want to get. I want to get my hands on some more FabFilter. I got the Pro L2 a couple weeks or like a month ago, and I really want to get the Pro Q and I want to get Volcano and Saturn really bad. But no, I know Arturia. I know I've heard good things about them. I know they probably make some sick stuff. I have a couple of their freebies. I have the Juno Chorus and the Tape Mellow 5, and I have the Dimension D as well, but I didn't bring it over to this new computer. I need to yell or something. Jeez, man. Not that. Maybe something like this. Like put a bunch of reverb on it. Oh! Supermassive. Put it here. No. Oh, try the FabFilter, yeah. Yeah, the Pro Q is probably the best EQ in the box. Yeah, so I've heard. The Isotope Neutron EQ is very, very similar. A lot of the same features, but Pro Q has some workflow improvements I've seen over Isotope that I'd really like to give a shot. And the Juno 60, I'll try that on the reverse. Okay. Reverse crash. I'm about to wrap this beat up, I think, because it's been 2 hours now. I need to get some other stuff done. It's about 6:30 where I'm at right now in the evening, and I have some other stuff on my to-do list today. I'm really glad I did this. This is really fun. Even though the beat is kind of trash, it's I'm having fun right now just doing this. It's a good time. I'm definitely going to do more of these. And the beats will get better the more comfortable I get. So just, you know, don't write me off yet if this is your first time seeing me. Okay? All right? I know I'm using excuses right now. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know, that might have been a good call. I think that was a good call. That was a good call. That sounds kind of nice. I don't... Not even touching anything. I kind of like that. I don't even think I'm going to touch it. I think it sounds good just as is. Oh my gosh, my guitar almost fell over. Winky face, I see that. Thank you. It does. It really does, doesn't it? Another chorus I really like a lot is just the stock Ableton chorus. I love the stock Ableton chorus so much. Need one more element, and then I can finish this beat. I need something else in this second half right here. I kind of want like... What if I just did like some massively distorted power chord strums? This might get too much. This might, but I'm just gonna try it. Thank you. I'm glad you like the beat. I'm glad you do. I mean, that makes me... I can be really hard on myself, so maybe this beat is better than I'm giving it credit for. I don't know, but... This definitely is not the best beat I've ever made, 100%, but I'm glad that you're enjoying it. No, that's great. If you're enjoying it and getting some entertainment out of it, that's why I do this. That's why I'm doing this. Tampons? What? Oh, pads. Well, I was kind of trying to do that earlier with like some strings. Maybe, yeah, let's find a pad sound. Why not? Why friggin' not? Ooh. A lot of times I design my own, like, I do sound design, I program my own synths and stuff. Man, I love these pads. These sound great. What the heck? Oh, these are samples. Those sound amazing. Let's go to a, yeah, just get something weird. I'm going to try the wavetable. Come on, load. All right, let's see. Let's go pad. Screw it. Let's just try that. Whoa, what? Oh, it's running through bias. That's a happy accident. That sounds kind of cool. That sounds kind of dope. Uh-oh, my CPU is spiking. That's not good. I'm going to turn up my buffer. This might mess up. Maybe, that might not be a good idea. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Between the live streaming and Ableton, my computer is struggling a little bit. Doing all this on the same laptop. What if I just sustained it? What if I just sustained? And then let me sidechain that the same way I'm sidechaining the original synth. Boom. Makes you want to go raid some villages. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna call that beat done. Jeez, man, that was such a struggle. Oh man, I haven't struggled this much making a beat in a long time. that was no joke. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm going back to full face. Yikes. Background music playing. All right. Oh, I'm glad that you stuck around, Capillet, and you liked the beat. That means a lot. Like, wow, what a trooper. Like that, I wasn't expecting anyone to stick around this long. So I really appreciate you. That's nice. Thanks for the little conversation we've been having too. Let's see. You said, yeah, you have the Sweetwater CS400, and you installed an RTX 3070. Yeah. Man, I do really want like a beastly computer. I mean, this laptop I have right now is really nice. I'm really happy with it. Great upgrade, huge upgrade over what I had before. Solid state drive too. This is my first solid state drive computer I've ever owned, and wow, that's been a freaking life changer. Yeah, I mean, I just got this computer, so it's gonna be a while till I upgrade for sure. But no, I'll definitely. I didn't know Sweetwater made that. You know, I'll have to look that up after the stream. CS400 makes you want to go raid some villages though. That's a good comment. Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for sticking around. To anyone else as well. I don't know if there's anyone else in here. I have no idea what's happening. I haven't been looking at any of the analytics at all. 24 views altogether. That's pretty wild. That's more than I was expecting. I was expecting this to get like 2 views. So, you know, 24 views. Hey, good start. I'm going to keep doing these, especially for when I don't have time to edit videos. Like I have the last couple weeks because I've been so busy with other stuff. So, but I definitely intend on doing this more. I'm going to keep exercising my live stream muscles and get better at making beats in real time here. And talk to you guys and just keep giving you guys content, and whoever tunes in, you know, we can just have some back and forth like this. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy this. It's great. So thank you again, Capillet, and everyone else who chimed in to the chat and who tuned into the stream and all that. And thanks for listening to me make this mediocre beat. Although you like it, Capillet, so that, I mean, that definitely speaks for itself. But I think that's all I got. I think I'm gonna end the stream now. It's been fun. This was a fun little test drive, and I'll be back. I subscribe, so next time if you're... Oh, sweet, dope. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you're available next time I stream, drop in. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, that'd be fun. Let's get this going again next time. So, yeah, I have a video planned soon, like an actual video, like the videos I've been making over the last few months. But I'm definitely going to keep doing this. Again, since I don't have to edit, I can just pop on here and do a live stream whenever I want, and it's just like done. So, I mean, I might live stream on here a little bit more often, but we'll see. Mediocre is great. Hey, you know, it's better than bad, that's for sure. Yeah, it's not the worst beat I've made, but it's definitely not the best beat I've made. But anyway, enough of me trying to toot my own horn and trying to make excuses. You know, whatever. You know, the beat came out the way it came out. It was fun. I had fun making it. That's all that matters. Anyway, I think I'm going to head out. Thank you to everyone again. Thank you, Capile. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Peace out. And I love you guys. Mwah. Adios. If I can figure out how to end the stream. Okay, there we go.